we are here. There's a bit of traffic. We are at the bridge. And they do have a gate up here. They don't want vehicles back here. I think it's because they're doing some construction over here, and they just don't want people. We're not going over there near the playground and all that. We're gonna just walk straight back to the creek and check it out. All right, we just walked through the bridge. Beautiful bridge. They moved this bridge because of its historical value, and basically right now it does go across like a ravine, but there's no real water flowing underneath it, just some wastewater from the drainage off the hillside. Might be interesting to check if there's any gold coming out of that hill over there, but yeah. So this is what we're looking at today. So this is a legal point of access. If the gate were open, we could drive the car down here and park it very close, which is the plan, but it looks like that will not be, we will not be able to do that as of tomorrow because the gate is closed. So I'll have to, right now I'm looking at this place and the possibility of working it seriously. And once you can get, this is Tanner's Creek, and once you can get into the creek legally, you can go anywhere up and down the creek. And this is a place that's known to have had gold before. That's why I want to come here and check it out, see what the color looks like, see if it's worth coming back tomorrow. Maybe there's like a sandbar up there. I think maybe at the head of that I need to check. Yeah, probably at the head of that gravel bar as well. Bigger stones. Over here we've got smaller stuff, but there's still stones. Looks good. Let's get the pans and get that. There's a view of the bridge. Like I said, we just got to run off. It's a drainage, really. I doubt there would be anything in that, but it's worth a check. I may check it while I'm here. I'm more interested in what's right up the road here, over that embankment. Alright, I think I have way too many pans. Sort of a beach going on here. Looks like we got two streams coming into one. Seems to be a bridge of some type up there, which may be causing some gold to collect. And then there's this, where the gold is going to be coming around this corner and it's making an inside bend. So right here we've got two streams kind of diverging, and they're both flowing this way. So right here in this spot, even up there would be good. So let's check right here. Let's see what we get. Got a large tree, some stuff behind that, and we're running out of daylight. I'm gonna make this quick if I'm gonna have any success at all. First pan. Nice fleck of gold. Pretty good. Right here, right behind that tree. Okay, so we know that the gold's coming all the way up here in flood stage. And right behind this tree, where these cobbles fell out, you notice there's a lot of sand around here. Okay, so where these cobbles fell out, that was a good place. You know, I would consider this probably to be normal water level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down into here and I'm gonna try some of this material. I was just panning right there, so I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Maybe behind that, there's a rock in there I can see. I'm gonna go behind that little rock there. Maybe I can find some more, a few more colors. That was a pretty big color though, to be honest with you. Out here looks like bigger cobbles. Still a lot of sand here. Hello. Looking for flecks of gold. Yeah, I'm just doing a little panning. Yeah, right behind the tree. First pan, I found a fleck, a real nice one. And then I went down in the water line just to check, and I didn't find nothing straight down. So now I'm coming back from that. I'm gonna see if there's anything further this way.
Find any nuggets?
Oh, they ain't gonna find no nuggets around here. It's all that glacial gold. It's real small and flat. Yeah.
Real fine. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody out, I own a farm over in eastern Ohio.
Yeah?
And Ohio Brush Creek and Scioto Brush Creek. They
Oh.
find nuggets out there.
Yeah, Scioto has some stuff. I'd like to get up there if you want somebody to look at your property.
Well, I mean, they don't run through my property, they run across the front of my property along the highway.
Okay.
But they've been fine, they pan out there, they're getting nuggets.
Yeah, yeah, I believe it. Ohio's good too. Yeah,
It's
down
all
here.
glacier gold mostly.
What is it?
Glacier gold.
Yeah, yeah, that's all this is. I'm making a little video, and we're just, you know, I'm from Kentucky. I'm Kentucky Gold Hunter. That's my channel. And then we, you know, I'm just coming out here because I had a job up in Greensburg that I had to do, and I decided to stop by here on the way through.
All these hills in southern Ohio and northern Kentucky, they were all pushed up by glaciers.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's glacier gold in the trees.
Yep, that's now. Have you seen a lot of people out here prospecting?
I ain't seen nobody out here.
Well, that's good. I wasn't sure if we were able to access this since the gate was
I've been
closed.
coming out here for over 30 years, they never seen nobody coming out here.
Well, that's good. That means that maybe more for me.
Yeah. Hey, Lawrenceburg Creek, man.
I heard about that.
Lawrenceburg Creek is?
No, I think I was going to head there after this if I had enough daylight, but I don't think I do.
You ain't enough daylight today. It's fucking 40 minutes to Lawrenceburg Creek from here.
Is it?
Yeah, Lawrenceburg Creek. I've seen a lot of people gold panning on Lawrenceburg Creek. And that goes 99 miles.
I've got something. I make my own equipment, so I got a piece of equipment I want to come up here tomorrow and run. Where?
You make those pans.
What's that?
You Because you didn't make those from gold painting.
No, I've got a, you know, this classifying process where you gotta get the bigger rocks out and screen. Classifying? Yeah, I made a classifier out of PVC tubing. It's all automatic, and it gets it down to that fine material. And then all I gotta work is the fine material. So I don't have to spend half of my day classifying and half of it running. You know?
You lucky you can make some, because that shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
I always wanted to paint it gold anyway. Like I said, out where my Florence at.
Yeah. You ever dig any holes out there? You ever dig any holes out there?
No, I'm just a fisherman. I always wanted to paint.
I mean, there's a good chance you're looking at ancient riverbed that's been covered up.
I know how to check on the back bends and black. I've watched all these holes.
What is it?
That water cold.
No. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It was cold in February. Said something about getting hail. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. As long as it don't stick around.
All the way up to Fairfield.
Yeah.
North of Jumping June.
Yeah, the fish love it when we do this. The fish love it when we do this. You see videos online of guys with dredges, and they're there just kind of creating the dust cloud, and the fish will come up and they'll start eating all the little stuff in the dust cloud. Oh yeah? Oh. Yeah. Maybe the fish are following them around. Yeah. Oh wow.
And then there's some walleye fishing.
Oh yeah. Here, we're right under. I'm just going to take a sample, but here is the beginning of the gravel barn. Well, the gold could be deeper. The gold could be not deeper. As I'm looking across here though, you see what that is? That looks like a deposit from a long time ago. You see how there's a layer across of rocks sticking out? That looks interesting. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay today, Although I gotta admit, I don't really have any other plans. You know, as high as the water gets around here, this is extreme flood stage, I would imagine. If the water's this high, that's when the gold's gonna be moving. We know we found a piece behind this little tree. Right behind this little tree up here, there was a piece of gold. I'd like to check that embankment over there, but I'm not wading through that today. Gotta get home. Ziggy's waiting for me. You know, right in front of this would be another good place to look. We looked that far behind it, that far in front of it, and you know what? This tree's been here for a while. The roots of this tree may even have gold traps. So let's try one more pan. Let's do one in front of the tree. Let's see what we can come up with. These guys. They're right above there. You can see two of them there. I know you can at least see two. I can see three, but they're very tiny. So, that's what we're looking at. This tree. I think maybe we will come back tomorrow. You know, I went through these pans really quickly, right? You know, I've learned from people who have been doing this for a while, and when you're just going to prospect a creek, you want to come in and you want to run a pan quick. The idea is, let's say I'm going to run a pan behind the tree, in front of the tree, down from the tree, and up from the tree. Each pan that you run, you want it to be the same, okay? You want to do the same amount of work on each pan. Now, if it's less work on each pan, it doesn't matter as long as it's consistent. Because when you do this and you're just testing, you're not looking to get every color in the pan. You're looking to find where the color is most consistent. To do that, you have to give consistent work to each pan, wherever you are. So, I think it's going to wrap it up for today. I would like to come back here tomorrow. It's not that far from the house. I found a place to dig. There is gold all the way up here. The only thing I can imagine is that you have two creeks coming together right here, this one and this one. Okay, so right there, right in there is the V to the creek. So the gold is being pushed up into this level when the flood stage happens, because you have flow coming this way and flow coming this way. I think normally it would sit lower, but because of the dynamic of the creeks coming together here, that's why it's pushing the gold. Any gold that's coming from either of these forks of this creek is being pushed, and the water's coming in here and it's pushing in this general direction, and that's how we're getting the gold riding this high up this hill. Because yeah, I just found gold all the way up the top of the hill. That's almost, I mean, it's not coming out of the hill, you know, I wouldn't imagine. I guess that's possible, but I would doubt that. I think that it's riding in the creek. But the flakes that we found were good. I really want to get over there, okay? We don't have time for that today, maybe tomorrow in between working all these routes. Tomorrow we'll come in and I'll just try to move all this material around these tree roots that are under here. All this is probably just loaded with gold in here. This tree has been sitting here making a dam, catching debris. So we'll see what's up, you know. Did I find a bunch of colors? Is it the most incredible soil I've ever worked? No. No, it's about like where I'm at in Kentucky. But there's a chance that it's better here than my stomping grounds in Kentucky. So, you know, that's why we're here. I'm looking over there and I'm seeing like a bank as well. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. You see that? These rocks are coming out of the side. So that's ancient riverbed material there, most likely. And then over here as well, in the other creek, at the same level, we've got these. I think that's a high bench, or a bench, what do they call that? That would be good material to work. So we'd have to go lower than the line. I mean, the gold could be coming out of there, but I highly doubt it to make it where I am standing right now. So beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah, I think I'll come back here. This is a nice place to work, very quiet. All right, we're gonna get back to Kentucky. Gotta drive safe, burn in daylight. Have a good night. I think we might have enough time for one more pan. I want to check in this area. I've heard some stuff online about that. Down in the creek might be good. There's water going through there right now. It's pretty turbulent right there. Underneath some of those rocks, it looks like somebody dug a hole right there, honestly. I'll try one more pan right here. There's always one more pan. we got one color. You know, that's like, it's not bad considering how fast that I'm working the material. And honestly, I'm okay with this place. If I can go take 1-2 shovels full and find, you know, a little bit of gold, I'm good with that. So I'm gonna say goodbye to our neighbor down here. He's fishing. We're gonna head back to Kentucky. Kentucky Gold Hunter out.